Hi everyone, welcome to my first Bible time with Dria. So today we're going to be talking about Matthew's chapter 7, verses 16 through 20. So it says, "You will know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Even so, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a bad tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Therefore, by their fruits, you will know them." Okay, so you may be looking at this and thinking, fruit. Okay, what is fruit? You mean, are you saying if a tree outside doesn't bear, good grapes and they all messed up? No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about, he's originally talking about prophets, and sometimes there are false prophets that may come in wolf's clothing, but it also can be put in terms in our generation. I mean, you can still say prophets, but about the people that come into your lives. So you want to make sure in friendships you have people that bear good fruit. And also, when you're picking a partner, especially, you want to make sure that they are bearing good fruits. That is one of the key factors that you should definitely look at in order to pick someone. There's multiple things, and we'll get into those in some other Bible times with Dria. But this one especially, we're going to focus on fruit. So he is talking about, in Matthew, the fruits of the Spirit. So you should be looking for the fruits of the Spirit from someone to show that they are walking in a godly way. And if people are not portraying those things and they're not bearing good fruits, they're bearing bad fruits. And those should be cut down or cut off from your lives, if possible, because we don't want to stay in toxic relationships. That's one of the main reasons why a lot of people get into certain issues, is because of the fact that they're not staying with people that are positive enough, and they're going to stay with these people. I know I've done it in the past. I know a lot of other people may have done it in the past, where they don't really know what to look at. They're looking at what they may say or what they may do. Look at what fruit they bear. And I'm not talking about just, do you have a nice Bentley, or are you rocking with a Tesla, or do you have money, and all of this and that. Those are things that, yes, you may need a little money to survive in order to run a household, but those are not things that you need to look for a good partner. For a good partner, for a good friendship, for people that are going to be there in your life that you can count on, you need to make sure that you're looking for someone that bears good fruit. And that is going to be the fruits of the Spirit. So you may ask, well, I'm new to the Bible. I really haven't read my Bible that much. I really don't know, but I want to be open. I want to start living a more godly life. Kendria, can you tell me what the fruits of the Spirit are? So, of course. So, the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self control. Now, long suffering is, because I looked it up to make sure I was correct, it means having or showing patience in spite of troubles, especially those caused by other people. So, in life, you want to make sure that that person is going to show patience. You're going to make sure that in certain situations where things are hard, because you want a partner, you want a friend that's going to be there in the bad times and the good. I don't want anybody that's just going to be riding with me when things are happy-go-lucky, because when things hit the fan, I need a rider. I need somebody that's going to be there and say, look, I know stuff is hard right now, but we're going to ride through this together. We're going to be here for each other. We're going to do things in times of trouble. We're going to have patience. And that's a hard thing sometimes to get, because I know I've been working on my patience a lot, with a lot of situations, to have patience in times of trouble, especially when someone else has caused you the trouble, because certain things, you don't have patience when you know that dealt with it. But what happens when someone else has caused you trouble? What happens when someone else is causing you the pain? Can you still have patience and say, I know God got me? I know things are going to work out. And I'm going to still have patience because I know that things are going to work out and I know that things are going to be fine. I know I've been dealing with a lot of long suffering in my life. I am a fibromyalgia person, patient, whatever you want to call it. I have that disorder. So I've been dealing with a lot of long suffering, and I have to know there are a lot of troubles. I'm in a lot of pain, but I still am able to say, I'm going to still trust in the Lord. I'm going to still wait it out. I'm going to still be here and still not let the devil have my life, because he can't have it. It's mine and it's ordained by God. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep moving. Okay, so that's the first one of them, long-suffering love. You want somebody that shows love. Now, you can go through and look and say, okay, Kendria, but what is love for sure? Love is patient. Love is kind. There are things that you should be looking for to make sure that you're looking for that. But we'll save that for another Bible time with Dria when we go into love. So you need love, true love. We need joy. So you don't want anybody that's constantly down, depressed, sad, upset, never happy, never joyful. You want people in your life that are going to be positive and bring positivity to your life. I want to see that you have joy. I want to see the things that you're doing are bringing joy to your life, bringing joy to other people's lives. I don't want somebody that's just sitting there all the time complaining. That's not going to be a person with good characteristics for a good partner in any type of relationship. Peace. Do you bring peace into my life? Same kind of with joy. I want to see the fruit that you're bearing are peaceful. Is your life peaceful on its own? Are you involved where drama controls you, where drama involves you? Or do you have a peaceful life? Are you peaceful? Okay. Kindness. Kindness is a big one. Look at how people treat others. How are you going to treat your waitress? How are you going to treat your waiter? Are you rude? Are you rude to the janitor? You need somebody that's going to be nice. I don't care if you're the president. I don't care if you're homeless. I'm going to treat you with the same respect. I'm going to be kind to you. That is a very, very important thing with the fruits that you bear, is being kind. Okay. Goodness. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. So I want to see that you are doing good things. Same with being kind, but you are full of goodness. You're full of being good. I'm doing good things for others. I'm helping others. I'm doing things. You need to have goodness in you. That's one thing definitely to look for. Faithfulness. Being faithful in relationships are great, but also being faithful as a friend. Are you faithful? Are you loyal? That kind of goes together. You're faithful. I can trust you with, things. I don't have to worry about you gossiping and being full of other things when I know you are loyal to me. I know you're faithful to me as a friend, as a partner, as, people that are in your lives. I know that they have goodness. I know that they are faithful. Okay. Our next one, gentleness. In a situation where you may make someone mad, they may make, someone may make them mad, are you still going to be gentle? And even if there's something that you want to talk about, even if someone may have done something wrong and hurt your feelings, are you going to still talk to them about it in gentleness? Are you still going to be gentle and worry about the other person's feelings? Are you still going to say, hey, this happened the other day. I really want to just talk to you about it. Be gentle. Be a gentle person. I'm not saying let others control you. You definitely need to have boundaries. We'll discuss that on a later episode. But you want to make sure that you have your boundaries for sure. So gentleness is very, very important. And lastly, self-control. Are you able to have self-control in certain situations where you're not just getting extremely angry? Are you not just, not able to control yourself in certain situations? So you want to make sure that regardless of what you're doing, you have self-control within yourself in everything that you're doing. That is a very important thing. So those are the things. So with that, knowing that situation, knowing what fruit are, we'll go back, okay? You will know them by their fruit. Do men gather grapes from thorn bushes or fig trees from thistles? Okay, so he's saying, do men gather the grapes from thorn bushes, you know, or figs from thistles? So are you gathering certain things in situations that are good fruit? Are you gathering it from something that may harm you? You should not. Okay, even so, though, every good tree, even if it is something that, may be harmful, but does it bear good fruit? So a good tree cannot bear bad fruit. So look at the fruits that they're bearing. Look at the situations. What are they bringing out of their lives? Are they nice to people? Because if you see that, your fruits will stand for itself because of the fact that God will bless you when you are a good person. Will you deal with maybe spiritual warfare? Will you deal with you getting closer to God? Yes, you're going to deal with some of those things because God will test you more when you get closer to Him. But that's another episode as well. But you have to make sure that the tree, which is the person that you're having in your life, is bearing good fruit. That's one way to choose. And with something so important as your company, because the company you keep, what you're hearing in your ear will eventually get into you. So you want to make sure that they're bearing the good fruit. So I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Bible Time with Dria. And I'll come back another time and give you a little bit of update. My next episode, I'll do a little more introductions and show you everything that's going on. Have a good day, everybody. Be blessed.